Hello. How's it going? Hi, Zodis. Hi, Grizzly. Thumbnails. It's cute, right? It's a really cute one of my best expressions, if I do say so myself. You know what I mean? Nothing sussy, nothing spooky about it. I did my best to give my best smile. You know? How you guys doing? Hope you guys enjoyed the Dragon's Dogma stream last night. Shenanigans. Also, I just realized I am in a completely different area than where I should be. It's because I programmed all of my dailies to be in. I programmed all of my dailies to be here. In Mondstadt, because it's the easiest. It's easy. The dailies are easy when they're in Mondstadt because they're pretty like condensed together, which means I don't really have to travel very far to get them done. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Just making sure my controller is working good. Mihoyo, pet button when? Mihoyo, when can I pet the dog? This is insane. Why can I only look at the dog? I want to be able to pet the dog. It's a crime. This is a crime. You can't add a dog and not let me pet him. God. But before we talk to Catherine, I want to see if I can unlock a few more waypoints because that's always fun. I'm gonna navigate to that waypoint. Or we can go this way. Maybe there's a waypoint. The way to the waypoint's this way. Last we were in this area, we happened to be in like a Groundhog Day situation. If I recall, we were stuck in a dream loop of sorts. But we're out of it now. It's okay, guys. We're free of it. Now we're just chilling. Okay. It's up there. How do I get up there? That is the next question. Here? Maybe get up there through here. Oh god. Oh, all this jogging. All this jogging. There's a waypoint. Oops. I want this way. Oh, we're still navigating. I found a different waypoint. Okay. Well, let's keep navigating through it. Maybe we'll find it. Also, this is a really pretty area. What is this? Where did I just enter? Can I go in? I don't know where I just entered. Where am I? This is not how I was expecting it to go. Oh well. Maybe we can leave. Activate. Yeah. Cannot activate now. Why not? Am I just stuck here? Oops. Okay, entered somewhere I shouldn't have entered. Gotcha. I understand. I understand. I wanna unlock. Oh, you're a good boy. Oh, yes, you're a good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. Is that the waypoint? Go all the way there? Let's do this. Do this. And find our way to it. Is it this way? Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. Now it's saying it's this way. Go this way? It's here, but higher. God, the music's so pleasant. The music is so pleasant. Taking your stuff, thanks. You didn't need that anyway, right? Can I climb this? Yeah, totally climb it. Totally find our way to that waypoint. The barbaric way is how we're gonna do it. We're doing this the barbaric way. I know there's like stairs and shit, but I'm lost. So we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Like how our forefathers did it before us by climbing the bark of the trees till I get to that bloody waypoint. Oh my god. Is it here? Well, tweetums to you too, buddy. Is it here? I feel like we're getting close this time. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. See? All I had to do is be a barbarian about it. Got this. Got this. Yes! We found it! Now we can continue the mission! Next question. How do I get back? Catherine. We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Once I get my stamina back. Whee! Also, this is a really cool city design. I'm digging the whole tree bark root thingy. So I found a garden. Catherine is here. Oh yeah, she's there, I remember. We're just gonna land. Everything's gonna be fine. We're not gonna die from this height. See? We're doing good, guys. Ta-da! I know what I'm doing. All right. Protagonist, hi, it's me.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sumeru's festival. And Dunyarzad, did you save her? It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened.
Catherine with a question mark?
Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the traveler's favorite bench?
You got the voice of what's her face. Hey, what's up, bitch? What's up, biatch?
What's going on? Why are you two so excited to see me? Hasn't it only been a night?
It's actually been much longer than that.
Oh? Strange. Was I really asleep that long? No wonder I have such a headache.
Nahida! Don't run off too far. You know I get lost, like, all the time. Bitch! Bitch! We want to get rid of the academia. Let's go. I'm so down to get rid of the academia. Hydrate? Okay. I will hydrate, thank you. I hydrated. Hey, bitch.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's all right. After we parted on the last day of the Sumeru's festival, I left the city and saw what the traveler had described. Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible, but it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara. So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end!
Fuck yeah!
Not a moment too soon! Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. I need to spend more time observing human emotions. Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently. All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, I will answer any and all questions. At the Avidia forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious and dream of a huge tree and a red sky. You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world and forget me. Yeah, so you do know! We've been wanting to ask you what that was about.
Yeah, what was that
and if
about?
the red sky was related to Conria. It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul. Perhaps her last memory before she died. As you two probably know, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timings of these events do line up, so your suspicions are reasonable. A message from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? We thought it was from King Deshret. King Deshret? That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies. Okay, so what does the message mean? I still haven't managed to decipher it. Even the Akasha isn't currently capable of doing that. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has a very dangerous aura to it. Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned the Academia about this many times, but people still keep falling victim to it. But I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul. That's why I've kept trying to decipher it. So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tainari also said that Irminsul is sick! Is it because of the contaminated consciousness? But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was all in vain.
The Traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. With you here, we may have a chance at deciphering it.
Fuck yeah.
No, we must decipher its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irminsul. This is the only one left. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well as Tevat's.
At the Avidia Forest, there was this incense that made the Traveler fall unconscious.
You also heard some...
Oh shit, I clicked the same one.
A message from King Deshret? Okay, so...
If Greater Lord Rook...
Sorry, clicked the wrong one.
So the tree and the... But...
The Traveler wasn't no, this puzzle has life and death at stake. To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
How did you do that? Poor Catherine. Does this mean you can also occupy other people's consciousnesses?
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
Snezhnayan!
Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? So Catherine is... No wonder Paimon felt something was off about her. What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surasthana?
That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake
Say
of
the
protecting
3 times faster. Rukkhadevata.
I've hardly heard from them since.
Rukkhadevata. Rukkhadevata. Rukkhadevata.
I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me,
Rukkhadevata.
a symbol of her passing.
So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they! Why don't you teach them a lesson, Nahida?
In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha is still empowering this nation. And I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the God of Wisdom. Moreover, the Academia is also more proficient at governing this country. My existence has little meaning.
Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look at the Sub-Zero's festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you.
Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akasha. Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that, and try to live up to being a deity in the meantime. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough. There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the
Until
first
now.
time I've seen them step out of line.
Yeah.
I wonder what caused them to go down this path.
Yeah.
And what they hope to achieve.
Yeah.
Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the Traveler hadn't broken the Sub-Zero Samsara, the situation could have become dire.
Yeah.
I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of interest seem to purposely avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. I think they're deliberately trying to hide something.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Kainerite to join some kind of project. Could it be related?
Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and punish them if needed. But I'll have to be discreet, or they'll see me coming. You mean how the Akasha stops you from having dreams?
Yeah, it's been such a long time. No one's noticed something's up? It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection. Misdirection? The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom. Not dreaming is a badge of honor in Sumeru. Even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the Akasha to facilitate their research. Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that it could be used to its full potential. That's why I've never come out strongly against this. Anyway, the perspective advocated by the sages drowned out any voices of doubt. By now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams. Got it. I hope my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge. To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. I think I may need to rest for a while. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Sub-Zero Samsara in the immediate future. Go and get some sleep. Leave everything to us. What a relief. This is truly the most exhausting birthday I've ever had.
She gonna sleep standing up.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
You're possessed.
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to
I love my
walk by,
character's
so we
look.
thought
She's
we'd
like,
wait for you to
she's
wake
like,
up.
yeah,
I see.
smooth bitch.
Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime.
We've spent quite some time in Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from her. Oh, we can't just keep waiting around like this. Let's go find Catherine and pick up some work so we can at least keep ourselves busy.
Hey, bitch.
Ad Astra Avisask. We meet again, you two.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Yeah.
Missions, huh? Let me think. Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
Wait, say what now?
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission.
I am. I want to
In
see that.
case, please go to Port Armos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Hey, that's not any better.
I'm sure the mercenaries will have some interesting reactions as well.
Paimon's gotta ask, just who exactly has been submitting these commissions to the Adventurers Guild?
Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions.
Damn
That
it.
kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often. Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head? From when she said, Ad Astra Abisask. So it's been you this whole time? Are you done resting up, Nahida? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival, except it was a happy one. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy.
I can dance.
I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children.
You know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be.
You can't dance. How dare you, Karoline? Just because it's true.
Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known
Also,
as
how you
pity?
doing?
No, we aren't pitying you.
I just finished securing Wolfie's ride, my ride to the airport, and our ride back to the apartment when I pick up
Have you had a
Wolfie.
chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homianis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her.
Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is
Hi,
stabilized.
Sanity.
However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own
I
withering.
only started that. I
But for the
haven't
moment,
finished it yet.
Our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
Right. Who knows what'll
The
happen
Nikkei
if
side
they manage
story,
to
I
pull
mean.
off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival.
So, our
Was
first
it that
priority should
bad?
be
Was it that
investigating
bad,
and putting
Dara?
a stop to the sages' activities. As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else. There are too many adventurers around here.
Oh, good point. Sorry, adventurers. We're gonna be borrowing Catherine for a little while.
It's so good. I'm excited. Oh. Oh, just here.
Let's continue our chat here.
Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate
Still on
the
chapter
sages,
14.
Nahida?
Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts. I've already tried that. But all the key members of the Academia, even the core of 30 guards, intentionally
Sandy,
avoid
chop
entering their
chop.
Akasha terminals. It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding against info leaks from the Akasha. Of course, it could also be because they're weary of me.
Have you already caught the sage's attention?
I'm guessing not yet, but distrusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me. In any case, I probably can't take over their minds directly. No way, that's too risky.
You mean it'd be too easy to get caught?
No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives. Doing that would be
'Cause,
ignoring the safety
I mean,
of
I'm
my
gonna do
people
it.
for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the
I barely
sages are
participate
doing?
in the gacha rolls,
That's a good
but
point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
for Modernia.
We're
Yes,
in the dark as
please.
of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals.
The only other
any
gacha
last
skin
move
I
could
rolled
tip
for
them
was
off and
Dorothy.
lead to terrible consequences. After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
Are we really out of ideas? Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already.
According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously.
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
You're saying we should recruit a spy? That does sound like it could work. Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham. He seems like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back.
My other
probably aren't
wife,
into
Red
him.
Hood, is getting a skin.
Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Setaria?
Setaria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia? We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. You could even say we're old enemies by now.
Hell yeah!
Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilou.
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Setaria has always stood out from the crowd. She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries.
Giving all
Setaria
virtual
means
luck
star.
for y'all's
When
pulls.
she lived in the desert, she
Thanks,
shone like
Grizzly.
the brightest star in the night
We're gonna
sky.
need it.
Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters.
I mean,
The
Litter
star
got
began
a
to
skin
waver.
recently.
Instead of
I
staying
like it.
beside
It's a
such
cute little
sun,
sunflower dress.
wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky?
Hello
But
there.
in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
From the sound of it, Setaria's just hung up on the research opportunities here. But she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore. Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself.
You
From
sent
my past
the popularity
observations,
numbers
Setaria
on
will
Discord.
take a day off from the
How is she?
academia every 10 days to do some shopping
How
in the
is
city.
she?
Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance. To prepare, let's go check out some of her favorite spots and have a quick
Ooh.
chat with a few of the vendors there.
You go, girl. Hey, bitch.
This should be Setaria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Setaria?
No, I already have enough information on Setaria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Talking style and key
Yeah, I love me, my Scarlet.
My poor lost lambs. Have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh! My friend here has some doubts regarding her future. Can we get a fortune reading for her?
Of course, of course. In that case...
Meow. Meow.
Uh-huh. It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
No, I didn't. Shut up.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Dragon's Dogma 2? What do you mean teaching me? I know plenty. It's just called Go There.
Health prospects. No problem at all.
Whoa.
The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for... many tens of thousands of years? Impossible. Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Meow.
Actually, Paimon thinks this is probably the most accurate fortune-telling you've ever done.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is, suboptimal. As such, there will be no charge.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
Too much. I understand, Daro, that it is a lot. All this prep work for travel is a lot. I feel that.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
Yep. It belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to Sumeru City, so she still comes by whenever she has time. When I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big business.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret, and I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
So is your father still working as a mason?
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg.
No.
Since he had already saved enough Mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos now.
I see. We wish him peace and happiness in his retirement.
Hell yeah.
I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem.
Bye,
Rest
bitch.
easy. All our goods are sure to meet your every need.
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia, so she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
It's my duty to protect Sumeru's citizens, after all.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, that's right! I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering. After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood staring at the ships going in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent.
Blech.
But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars. And I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get into the academia after their next round of exams.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
Sure. But you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
I see. Guess that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
I'm rooting for you, girl.
So, was that everybody?
Mm-hmm. 3 familiar faces should be enough for Sataria.
What's the point of all the information we've collected?
And what was her reaction, Daro?
You still haven't told us how you're planning to make Sataria face her problems.
Sataria
What was
is
the
already used
reaction?
to avoiding her problems. So we must find a way
I
to
actually showed Megu and Akari as well. I don't think Akari's seen it yet, but Megu responded, and her response was, "Nike, why?"
Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense,
I think she
the
wants
fate
it
of
too.
her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. You want to take advantage of the guilt Sataria feels about her homeland. Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages. So how do we set that up?
Well, King Deshret is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply
Not even a
engaged her
fan of
under the
Modernia,
guise of
but
King
yeah.
Deshret's
What do you mean
believers,
she's not a fan of
she would
Modernia?
definitely be wary of us,
yeah.
but we may not get anywhere. But if we were to
Oh.
borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to?
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Deshret, and then convey our made-up will of King Deshret. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it.
So that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them.
All the rolling.
Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone.
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
Huh. That is pretty convenient. But why does she have to do this? Can't you do it yourself?
Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at imitating them.
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway.
Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Whee! Tomorrow afternoon it is. Wait, what time? 12 to 18. Gotcha. 12 to 18. Not enough. Oh, the following afternoon? following afternoon. Caro just owns Pata. I wonder if Akari knows. Because Akari is a huge Modernia fan. Akari is a huge Modernia fan.
Oh, here she comes. Satori is here. Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say. Paimon's starting to feel kinda nervous. Okay, let's go. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
Possession time. Oh my god, no.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there. Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again? Are you sure? Those aren't ringing a bell for...
Well, actually they have many names. Which names I use depends on my mood.
Huh, I see. I imagine that must be hard for the kitties, too.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today?
400 gold, pity!
You must have come
Oh my
for
god.
another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
No, you're... Really? Have I been
like to
playing
get
for... Oh,
another
I have.
reading on my love
No
prospects.
worries.
But to be perfectly
No
honest
worries,
with you,
Mune.
I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
It's just been dialogue.
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth. The gods are asking, Setaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home?
Hope everything's going great. So far, so good. Yeah.
Thinking about?
Setaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness.
You're working right
And
now, so
if
you
I
may
may
not be
ask,
able to chat here.
Nabia,
No worries. No worries
Is there a
at
specific
all.
god who's speaking to you right now?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, King Deshret.
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such demand of me. Wait a second. King Deshret passed away a long time ago. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry, I must go now.
Wait!
Yeah, we're not there. We didn't rig the game.
Whoa! She just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset, too.
Well done. Sataria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all.
All I know are some abstract Harava-taught theories. And in any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Sataria.
He's out of Keem's now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right...
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again? Oh, right. Your old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
He's feeling a lot. He can lift stuff now. He's walking more now.
Oh, that's good to hear. I have been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit. Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Deshret? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Akeem, you don't mean... You've also become a believer of King Deshret?
Oh my god.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this!
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sataria, but once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything. Anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah, baby! It's a cult! Ah!
Come on, Sataria!
The Academia! Ah!
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Shishan, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deshret as well!
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who worked side by side with the academia.
Yeah.
And treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects.
Yeah.
Please, please stop!
Even now, Satari is still trying to run from her problems.
She can no longer justify everything to herself.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards! What should we do?
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Oh my god. This is so trippy.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the Sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
Kind of, yeah.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret? Or are you the god himself?
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the Academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sumeru's festival. But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
To fight against the Academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha. Let me see... let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
The Academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
All right, I trust you.
So, If I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the God of Wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Setaria to our side! The Traveler's execution was ingenious. She's the one who deserves all the praise.
I do.
Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening,
do.
all we can do is pray for Setaria's mission to go off without a hitch. Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of Wisdom and Guardian of the Scholars? No. The truth is the true Guardian of Scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
Gonna meet tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild. Do. Gonna go make time go faster. What time are we supposed to meet again? I should check. 19. Gotcha. 19. Following night. Again. Okay. Following night. Whee! Hey, bitch.
Catherine, we're here! Oh, you are the other Catherine, right? That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind. Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity. Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world. Yep. Exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard. Off? What do you feel is off? It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you? No, I think she's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though. Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Setaria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace. I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned. Well, regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
Let's go to the mall today.
There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the academia, and that Setaria managed to distract all the guards.
Let's go to the mall today. Entering the academia! Hey, bitch!
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last.
Who the
And to
frick
a
are
rather
you?
spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call
Hello,
me
Abby.
the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success.
Oh,
And
dear.
now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here. What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger!
Fatui!
We can't just leave you here!
Fatui!
They abandoned the people of Sumeru!
Hello, Hetrix.
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
Run for it!
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
This should be far enough. Paimon needs to catch her breath first.
He
Is the unicorn gonna be
knows!
okay?
Ooh, you
We only made
got
it out because of
Nouvelette
her.
and Kazuha? Nice. I got Nouvelette. Not Kazuha, though.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary. He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Sataria did say that someone who once got expelled from the academia came back recently. And that even the sages are wary of him. Yep, sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor. Yeah, now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui. But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis? Yeah, things would be a lot easier
Not
with
the
Nahita's help.
Gnosis. Gnosis this, Gnosis that, Gnosis, 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 Gnosis.
But we can't just keep waiting around, right? You mean... Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia Forest? That has to be the same project, even though he turned it down at the time. He might still know something. There's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville!
Gandharvaville! Hey, bitch, I'm here. Weeha! Wee! Run for it! Hi, Theo! Arr. I'm here! I'm here!
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru.
How's the quest going?
We're
It's getting
here on the
twisty.
orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
The outcast? An outcast from the academia? But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough. Get them!
You're up, traveler!
Following orders.
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
Ow, 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 oh god, I need to level up my party. I need to level up my party again.
Dawn, break forth!
Bitch.
Let's dance.
Wait, I'm stuck in a rock, I'm stuck in a rock, I'm stuck in a rock. Woo!
Hi.
Whoop-ah. Stay there. Whoop-ah. Whoop-ah.
Hi.
Ow, bitch. Ow, bitch, ow, bitch.
Windblade.
Go away. Go away.
Yeah.
I'm slow on leveling up my characters. Ow. My butt. My butt. My booty. My booty. My booty. Ooh, that was close. That was close. That was close.
Shine down!
Oh, wait. Ah, camera, camera, camera. Ooh.
Dawn, break forth!
The other guy.
It isn't over yet. Here comes reinforcements.
Ah, reinforcements! Woo! I still got a few. It's called screaming like a headless chicken. That's my favorite technique. Ow, stab it.
Go, Barbara, go.
Nope. I keep getting stuck in roots. This is still your favorite Genshin OST? It's a great OST. If there's one thing that MiHoYo always excels at, it's their OSTs.
Flames, purge!
Damage. Damage.
You won this one.
Oh, you're all by yourself.
Following orders.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like? Yeah. Looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Tighnari? Going up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
I'm slowly collecting stuff to get D-Luke up to his next level, level 80. And Traveler. And I gotta get Barbara up to level 70. And I gotta keep leveling up Raiden because she's far behind. As per norm, Raiden is far behind in the leveling up scheme. You don't even have D-Luke yet? He was my first 5-star. He was my first 5-star. I had an old account where he was also there. But then I restarted for the purpose of this stream. And then suddenly he came back to me immediately. He was like, "Hey babe, I'm back with you." And I was like, oh, "You've returned to me, my husbando." Hey bitch, I'm here.
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here? Kale, it's nice to see you again.
Have I used my resin yet? Not yet.
To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks. As a result, Master Tighnari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks. Oh,
Your first 5-star was Yai Miko? What was it? Ooh.
Speaking of Tighnari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him. Oh, Master Tighnari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI. He left? What? Isn't Tighnari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Satan's invitation. I thought it was weird too. Master Tighnari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post.
Ooh, probably, yeah. We'll see how far we get in the Archon quest.
No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule. To leave in such a hurry? I'd guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tighnari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and Partis DI is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tighnari once spent a long time conducting research at Partis DI. A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tighnari just decided to work on all of a sudden. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Partis DI. Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tighnari, please send him my regards. Got it. Will do. See you later, Kale.
Bye, bitch. Bye, my bitch. How far is it? Oh, it's a new area. It's a new area, guys. It's a new area. It's a new area. Well, are we finally entering the desert? I don't know why I'm whispering this, but... Woo-wee-hoo! That was fun. Wee! I'm gonna go over here. Okay, fine. See the other guy. I love my husband. Go. I wanted to be the guy. The fuck? What crocodiles? Damn. bitch. Same way how MiHoYo just really loves a Penacony, huh? I mean, I haven't gotten to Fontaine yet, but I hear Fontaine's really nice too. Like, I mean, I've been to Fontaine, but I haven't, you know, obviously we haven't done the Archon quest yet. You're stuck in a fucking tree, bitch. Hey, bitch. Woo! Where you going, Bit? Where'd you go? Oh well. This way. He wants us to go this way. Oh, there you are. Hi. Oh, you're on the way. Okay, you're on the way. Guys, he's on the way. He's a little bit on the way. Where'd you go? Where'd you go again? There you are. On the way? Come on. Come on, buddy. I'm on a mission here. But I feel compelled to get you home. Oh, there's your home. I think we found your home. I think we found your home, baby. Oh, chest. I almost left the chest behind.
Better than nothing.
Go. Ooh, why is it getting so foggy? I'm going the wrong way again. This way. We have to go this. Okay. This one? I forgot how to do this again! Oh well, let's get rid of them first. We gotta get rid of the thingy-mabobbers. I need to do the charge attack. Ow!
Let's dance. Huh? Hi. Yeah. Hi.
Gotta get them healed up.
Shine down.
Ah! Where am I? God, camera. Woo! My butt fart.
I'll protect us.
Cool beans. Ow. Oh, there was a summon thingy over here. Okay. Where's the other one?
Let the show begin. Hi.
There is no escape.
Ow, my butt.
Dawn, break forth!
Now you shall perish.
Yeah, bitch. Phew. We did it.
Better than nothing.
Ah, yeah, baby. so good at games when I'm not freaking out like a freaking lunatic every 2 seconds. How many achievements do I have? I have no idea. I usually check by the end of each stream. Ah! Probably not a lot, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna just run from you guys, because I'm on a mission. Woo! We're on it. We're on a mission. Where's the? I wanna unlock a map. Over here? Oh, there's one over there. Well, I'm going this way. Might as well. Let's unlock some map. On the way. No big deal. No big deal. I wanna be. Leave me alone! Ah! Oh. I just wanna unlock the statue! Yeah. Let's go! Why is this place so big? Oh, there's the desert. I don't think we'll make it to the desert today. Do I have anything to give him? I have 1. That's it. A measly 1. Okay, now I gotta go back. Oh, but there's a waypoint. Let's go to the waypoint. I'm sorry. I just wanted to unlock a waypoint. I got more enemies. I just wanted to unlock a waypoint. Leave me be. Ah! That was a close one, guys. Where's the waypoint? Is it here? Oh, it's probably there. There it is. We did it! Another waypoint unlocked. I'm so good at games. Here's chapter 3, act 3. I think that's what we're on now. We're on chapter 3, act 3. Right? Right? Yeah, we're on. Yeah, chapter 3, act 3. We just started it a little while ago. I want to unlock the other thingy-mabobber. I assume we're going in the right direction. Bitch. Leave me alone! I just wanna go do the thing. Yeehaw! Oh shit, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Is that the other thing I'm looking for? I think it is. I think it is. It is. It's kind of far though. If I go there now. Okay, we're gonna unlock that after we get through this cutscene. Ooh, a thingy. A thingamabobber, perfect. It means we can go to the thing now because... We can go to that thing now because we have a teleporty thingy. Let's go. I'm not making a mistake. I didn't just make a mistake. I didn't underestimate how far it actually was where I was doing the thing, and now I just signed D-Luke's death warrant. I didn't do that at all. What are you guys talking about? Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's great. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, you guys. We're gonna make it, and D-Luke's not gonna die. We're gonna make it, okay? We're gonna 100, 1000% make it. See? We're gonna make it. Only minimum amount of damage. Bitch! Exciting. Now we're gonna go back to the map. The map. I said the map. See? All part of my carefully calculated plan. I'm so good at planning. I'm so good at planning stuff. We're gonna make a gentle landing this... Ooh, that's so pretty. What is that? That's so pretty. My god. You're so pretty. Okay, we're gonna unlock the thingy that I see over there. Is that Catherine again? Is that what's her face? It's Nahida? Hey, bitch, what's up?
Wait! Look who it is! Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds.
The quest is long.
It's not like you could have known what happened after we split up, and I was facing the Doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right?
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the Doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
Whew. What a relief. The Doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, the Doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the Academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha. Ugh, it feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the Doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem.
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us?
Hi,
Yes,
Takashi.
I have.
How you doing?
I can see the traveler's elemental energy.
How's the
So I
game
deduced
going?
your destination by looking
It's
at the
going
direction
good,
we're
I
moving
think.
in.
We're
You
surviving.
didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find?
Okay. Let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
It'll be fine. He'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Yeah, everything will be just fine. No big deal. I'm just your average citizen, goddess of destruction. No need to worry about... Oh, shit. You're playing HoloLab? Event Genshin game? Ooh. Sup, bitch.
Traveler? It is you!
Ah, it's Hypatia!
Ah, what a
It's
pleasant
a Hoyo
surprise!
Fair game? Ooh.
It's so nice to see the two of you again.
HoloLive
this?
event. Ooh, Hollow Knight.
She's the scholar we
Ooh.
met in the Avidia Forest. When
Never
we last
played
saw
that
each other,
game.
she was still training in the, what's it called? Satyavada life?
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you
So what's
to
your
leave
verdict on the
Avidia
game?
Forest
Is it
means-
fun?
You're
I've
not
never played
training
Hollow
anymore?
Knight, so I wouldn't know.
Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
You did it! Congratulations!
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last. When my consciousness made contact with the gods. Ah, what a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
That sounds incredible!
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
You can do that?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneal with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh dear, what's going on? I don't like that camera movement. I don't like this camera movement. I don't like this cat.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand.
What? I'm sorry. I'll stop
the world
talking.
is just an elaborate tapestry of lies.
Who's this guy?
My fury.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Will never be quelled.
What's this? Who the fuck are you? Oh, it's what's his
The first to betray
face?
me was a god. My creator. My mother.
It's Maggie's favorite
Valiant strength
character.
above all. She saw no worth in me and I was discarded.
Scaramouche.
The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination.
What do you mean?
The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest.
Aw. What happened?
Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted.
Wait, who broke your promise to you?
Gods fill me with pure loathing.
Wait, you got
So I
mad
said
because the
good
kid
riddance.
died?
I
You got
denounced the
mad because
one
someone died?
and
You
laughed
got
in
mad
its
because
face.
someone died? Like, I can't trust humans, they die!
My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will
God.
scrub away every last trace of human emotion.
You kept your
Then I will
promise
be
to me, you
empty,
died, you bitch!
A blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity.
God, gotta chill, dude. Jesus.
There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Jeez, Louise. I know he's so emo. He's like, I'm so edgy. Oh, my friend died, so I'm angry at the world now. He broke his promise to me. How dare he be mortal? God.
Did we actually just see the Balladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god. Such a noble will. Such sublime emotion.
Not really.
Alas.
He just sounded like a little bitch.
If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart.
God, what's your problem, bitch?
Oh, great and merciful God. Please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
I think she's gone a little
understand
cuckoo.
I'm afraid this is no periportal life, but rather...
Ah! You! Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be.
Ooh, she's going a little loco.
Have I already lost my mind?
You're more etchy? I think she's a little loco.
Wait, something isn't right.
Again, nothing's ever right with you, God. I mean, she's not a real person. She's just like a puppet thing, so she'll be fine. Uh-oh, I see you. Uh-oh. Oh bitch. Oh shit. Oh shit, he's got a Gundam! What the fuck? What's your problem? He's got a freaking Gundam. That's not fair. I want a Gundam. How come I can't have one? Hey, it's what's his face?
Okay, we finally lost him. Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion.
I know, right?
He helped us defeat
I missed out on the
mercenaries and then
Gundam.
he ran with us all the way here. What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body? Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, the doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness. So I can't
Go to
journey
China
with
for
you
the Freedom
anymore.
Gundam.
But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies.
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert? But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana, correct? Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the Traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side. So, I trust you.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined. All I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body? What?
Do you have any evidence? So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I
Evangelion.
secretly took her to Pardis Di and began searching for a way to return her to her
I like
normal
that
self.
anime.
If I didn't take action,
I was a little mad
Hypatia would
with
have
the
already
movies,
been taken
but
by the Matra to the desert, doomed
little
to a
fat.
life of exile at Aru
movie series,
Village.
I mean.
Now that you mention it,
The first two
I knew
movies
the
were okay.
Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect
The last
them
two
to do
I was
something
kind of
as
I don't
arrogant
get
as
it.
creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation. The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time.
I know, friggin' sucks.
From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the Sage's goals. Right. We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tighnari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Ribat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tighnari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
Off we go! We're off to see the desert.
Illusion shattered!
Ow! Ow! What's chasing me? I dare not look. I dare not look! We're off to see the desert. Got this. Got this. We can make it to the desert. It's gonna be fine. I feel that. That used to be me too. Actually, it's still me. Sometimes. When the internet's being spotty, my room is like kind of the farthest from the router, so I'm like, fuck! I'm not here. Don't mind me. Ay, 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 ay. Oy, 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 oy. Shut up! I want that rose. I'll take the rose. I want... Oh, it's up there? I want that. Oh, it's a thing. It's a thing I can do. What's that? What's this? Is it too high? Wait, let's wait for the stamina to come back. What level are my characters? Not high enough. Oh, what's this? Oh, shit! Is this free stamina? Thank you. Yeah, baby, free stamina. Hi, Mia. This looks fun. This is fun. There's less talk. Well, there's a lot of talking in this one too, but I get to do more stuff compared to the other game I was playing. You came in during Star Rail. This is Genshin Impact, where I feel like I love Star Rail, but I do feel like Genshin has a better balance of gameplay and shenanigans, and the story is simpler, and I don't feel dumb for not understanding the philosophy stuff every 2 seconds. This game was made for my little baby brain. Are we going that way? We need to go this way. Yeah, I have to go there. Okay, we're going there. Go to the Caravan Ribat. How do you pronounce Chinese names? Don't ask me. I'm bad at that. Better than Honkai Star Rail. I mean, I like Honkai Star Rail. It's a lot easier to play when you're on the go. Because this one is a bit of a commitment. Hey, I just needed a place to land. Don't hate me. Please don't hit me. Ah!
We finally made it to Caravan Rebot. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Rukkhadevata!
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Who the frick?
Huh?
It's that guy again. It's what's his face?
Over here.
Oh, Ethan went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
Wee-ha! Wait for me! Your stamina's better than my... Also, where's the thing? There's a thing. I'm gonna go this way, okay? Thanks. Hey, babe.
What the? Where did she go?
Not here.
How did we lose them? They were just here a second ago.
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
Again?
You were too careless.
I'm sorry.
You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
I got enthusiastic about the waypoint. God.
There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you over to the academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh, right. You do have a point.
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer. Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties.
What kind of difficulties?
Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos.
You're supposed to go to the desert.
If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ainul Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you. And upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
Yo, so shy to hear the noise world, forget me.
Alhaitham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right? No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, You two are also headed to the desert?
Are you gonna come with us?
We have the same plan as
I get
you.
lost super
But
easy. Can you come with
we don't really have
me?
any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else.
Okay.
Well, would you like to head there together?
Yes.
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
Yes, please. I'm lost. Let's go. Guys, we're finally in the desert. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Sup? Oh my god, we're in. Here we go. Enjoy exploring it? I will, maybe. Ow, my... Oh no, is it the...
Barbara, go! I'll protect us. Huh.
There is no escape.
Ah! Fear my underleveled characters. Woo! I didn't do too bad. Chest. I also need to
We'll need more where that came
upgrade my sword more. Oh my god, this place did a lot of damage. Oh, you're a bad person. I'm gonna go this way. Also, hold on. I wanna see. Where am I going? It's a thingy. I have to go there. Okay. Don't hurt me. Ooh. Ah! Notice. Scorpion! Don't bite me! Don't bite me! No! Ooh, that gave me meat. I can cook later. Hell yeah.
Windblade!
I mean, she's the easiest to level up. She takes the least amount of effort to level up to a decent point, you know. Versus the other characters where it's like... Statue. I need that in my... Ooh, what was that? What was that? There was something. Thank you. I need this. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna enter here. I got nothing to give you. I'm sorry, statue. I want that. Yes, give me that. Give me some of that. No, no. You got Saito Main's worst nightmare. What do you mean?
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa, this landscape is really something else. What a cool place! Let's go check it out!
Ooh, cutscene! Oh my gosh, it's Daru's Oshi. Daru's Oshi's here. Sino. Ooh. This is a cool fight scene. Just saying.
Sino.
Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me as to when and how I invited the General Mahamatra's wrath?
Hatham, do not think you can escape my judgment just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination,
I would have with
only to
my
ensure
other
that my target would be
characters.
unable to
God.
flee or resist.
How
Standard
dare.
practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Who is that, Alhaitham? Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You don't have to do this.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
But doesn't that mean I'm going to stand by and do nothing?
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Paimon doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Very perceptive of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware,
that
the
thing
other
makes people
Matra have
crazy.
been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious? If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh! What should we do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
Ahem. Well, look at you two, acting all tough and self-righteous over
Hey,
there.
what's her face?
Wait, Dia?
Sup, bitch?
Finally, someone that we can trust! You gotta help us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again!
Dea makes her return!
Yeah, sure looks that way. 2 giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds. Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Whoosh!
What's going on? The wind's...
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover.
Hey!
Someone's calling for us!
What's her face? You smell BL? I know, right? I sense the
That sounded like
sexual
Candace.
tension.
Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you Academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
Academia! with the system.
Well, this is pretty awkward. Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other limb from limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down.
Why are y'all so quiet?
Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Hi, Candace.
Our savior has come at last! Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted,
Candace, why did you not come home?
As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another, and put your hostile feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh, on second thought, Paimon may have misjudged Candace's character.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we got it, Candace.
That's what I like to hear.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
yes,
which of
ma'am.
you will begin?
Begin what? Oh.
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Alhaitham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
It's a dictatorship, I tell you.
So they really are up to no good.
Dictatorship.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage,
they withhold
the Matra are
information, they
nothing more than
change
tools
info,
for the sages to assert
education,
and maintain their control
to suit
over
their own
knowledge.
needs.
The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today.
Sounds like politics.
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary. Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
We were lied to!
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the Traveler.
Alhaitham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
All for the pursuit of knowledge.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists.
Divine
That
knowledge.
gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward?
They freaking trapped us in a time loop last
I began
stream.
my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end,
And almost
I
killed a
realized
sick
my
person in the
wisdom committing to this
process.
rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that Ainul Ahmar mercenary, incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
Ainul Ahmar.
That the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
Ahmar.
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the academia. Also, you should remember, you were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that tavern.
That's true. Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth anything to you. I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Boys.
Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Yeah, why are you here?
Sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to our village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here, but then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. It ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, Dia.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Uh-oh.
Whoa! What was that sound?
Got fight again.
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
After a while, the winds outside begin to calm.
The winds died down. That means the sandstorm's over, right? Candace still isn't back yet, though. Is she alright? Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. All right, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
Where? Anything for me to steal? Anything for me to steal? Nope. Okay, let's go. A thing to unlock! Ooh, a thing to steal? Nope.
Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life.
Stuff to steal! Nothing. Whoa! I wanted this thing. I wanted your carrot and your onion. Hey, bitch!
Whew. Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Ah! Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Mane in action. I'll leave these to you then.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Ah, shit! How dare you! How dare! Ooh, ooh, ooh!
Prepare to be blown away!
Yeah, look at them getting blown away! Ow, my butt!
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
Whoa! Healer! Battle healer! Woo! Woo! That was close.
Go, Barbara, go!
Illusion shattered!
I dig the battle music a lot. I pretty much dig... my butt! I dig Sumeru's music a lot.
The creature stopped appearing. Was that the last of him?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children.
Hell yeah.
I am the chief of Aru Village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru Village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Toasty was asking for head pats.
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru Village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia. Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest.
Oh dear.
The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
Yeah.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Woo! I think I gotta call it here for the night. A good place to stop, and we will continue next week again for more Genshin shenanigans. Get the achievements before. Anything else? But yeah, tomorrow we'll have our art stream, our usual art stream, though that'll be on the Twitch channel so that I can play music without getting in trouble. So yeah, we're gonna be drawing more Has-Been Hotel stuff because it's fun. Did more quests than you? Oh man. I have like a day or so, like every so often, usually the weekends, where I will be fighting with the internet, but it'll let me, you know, just explore. That's when I do most of the grind work. As much as I can. As much resin as it'll allow me. So yeah, thanks for dropping by and watching Genshin Shenanigans. See you guys tomorrow on the other side of the streaming sphere. But until then, I bid thee an adieu.